Next, to the shocking events at Blackpool Victoria Hospital. This week, a former consultant from the hospital, Dr. Amal Bose, began a 6-year prison sentence after he sexually assaulted female hospital staff. He had headed the hospital's cardiovascular surgery service and was described as the root cause of a toxic and sexualised culture. He was convicted of 12 counts against 5 women carried out between 2017 and 2022. Last week, Lancashire Police confirmed the stroke unit at the hospital is still at the centre of a major investigation, which is considering offences including corporate manslaughter, corporate ill-treatment, willful neglect and offences under the Health and Safety at Work Act. The investigation was launched in October 2023 after the prosecution of 5 healthcare workers for a number of drug offences, with 2 of them jailed for sedating or conspiring to sedate patients to keep them quiet. There was the 2023 trial of nurse Catherine Hudson, here on the right, and healthcare worker Charlotte Wilmot on the left, after patients had been given the powerful sedative Zopiclone in the stroke unit. The prosecution described the situation around the hospital's pharmacy as a free-for-all. Brian Scott's mum, Aileen, was one of those wrongly given Zopiclone in the stroke ward. A student nurse at the time blew the whistle. Brian told the BBC what happened to his mum.
It was a really nice dinner, we had a nice evening. We woke up the next morning to go for breakfast, and unfortunately, right next minute, my mum collapsed to the ground and she took a massive subarachnoid hemorrhage and she was rushed into Blackpool Victoria Hospital. There was a real chance that she might not survive, so at that point, you feel like your whole world's crashing in on you. She did seem quite bright spirits and positive, but I discovered that they'd put a do not resuscitate on. I'd been told they wouldn't resuscitate her.
Also jailed was Marek Grabianowski, who at the time was a nurse at the hospital's A&E department. He was jailed for 14 months for conspiring to steal Zopiclone and other medication. Then in May 2023, Hernando Puno, a healthcare assistant who sexually assaulted 5 female colleagues while working there, was convicted by a jury of 8 counts of sexual assaults at the hospital between 2012 and 2021. It's widely reported that he too worked at the stroke unit. Back to that wider police investigation known as Operation Bermuda. So far, it's made a number of unexpected discoveries, including the violent death of Valerie Neal in 2018. An inquest into 75-year-old Mrs. Neal's death concluded 3 weeks ago that she was unlawfully killed, having bled to death after a sexual assault in the stroke unit at the hospital in 2018. A separate 6-year murder investigation